Okay, first off, I'm usually paranoid enough to not trust anyone except some of my family members. This was the only time I ever almost fell for a scam, and it's also only partially my fault. Okay, majority of it is my fault, but the circumstance was not. I was fast asleep having a really good dream. I don't really remember any details of the dream. I just knew it was a good dream. Because I remember the feeling happy after I woke up. But then my mom woke me up a good like 2 hours earlier than my usual time, telling me that she needed me to run to the store and get her something and to hurry up. I think it might have been butter or something breakfasty because that's usually the only reason she wakes me up that early. So half asleep, I go to the store and find whatever I was supposed to find. When my phone rings, I didn't recognize the number, so I sent it to voicemail. And a few minutes later, the voicemail ringtone chimed, so I go and listen to the voicemail, which said I had a warrant or something, and I had to call back right away. Had I been fully awake, I would have deleted it because I know that's not how it works, but at the time, I was half asleep and far from fully functioning. I was on autopilot, like I usually do when I woke up that early. So I called the number, and thankfully I didn't give any vital information. I was asked how much I could pay and if I had anything of value. So I told them that I had my cheap beat up junk car and $35 in my bank account when they suddenly hung up the phone. For some reason, I thought that maybe the call had dropped, which happened quite a bit for me at the time, so because I had a cheap phone. So the half asleep idiot I was, I actually called the number again and someone else answered. So I tried continue the call and to fix this fake problem. And just like the first time, as soon as they heard the same thing about my car and the $35, they hung up again, which is when I said out loud to myself, don't they want my money to fix this? And that's when my brain finally woke up and I could finally fully process what I almost did. And I literally face palmed myself so hard that my face was red for a few minutes. Luckily, while I was on autopilot, I still had the sense to not give vital information like social security or bank account information. But man, I was so pissed at myself for not seeing it right a mile away. This is why I never like being woken up early. I'm a night owl, not a morning person, which is why I'm always annoyed when my mom always wakes me up, expects me to wake up and be ready to face the day. And literally, I couldn't even, if I tried, believe me, I've tried for like years to try to wake up and be fully functional in the morning, but I just can't. It's not possible. Sorry, I'm rambling too much. So yeah, that's how being poor saved me from a scam. Thank you for your time. Please feel free to comment and subscribe for more videos. Until next time, YouTube.